Hello, in this video, I'm going to introduce how to create projects on your course wiki site. A project is a way for students to work in a specific activity or assignment in groups or teams. For example, teachers may create a project when students start a new unit. Each project is made up of team members who have access with their own unique pages and files related to the project. Let's see how it works. To start, I go to the project icon in my Actions menu. Here, you can see a list of projects that I have already created, but I'm going to create a new one. Every project name has to be unique, so I name the project with the assignment number and the unit topic, then click Create. I click Define Teams to divide teams. I have several options to define my teams. By default, I can pick up my own teams. The second option is to upload spreadsheet with usernames and team names. The third option is to use an existing project as a template. In this project, I'd like to pick up my own teams. I create a name for each team. I can add more teams by clicking Add a Team button. Or I can remove teams by hitting the Remove button next to the team that I don't need. Then click Create Teams. Now I get to decide what kind of permission that my project starts out with. I go to Set All Permissions. In the beginning, all teams in this project have the same type of access. I can change it later on if I want. If I make the project public to Wiki, then everyone with access to my Wiki will be able to see and edit the team pages. I can allow discussion posts and comments from non-team members by clicking the square icon before it. If I make it protected to Wiki, then everyone with access to my Wiki can see team pages, but only team members can edit the pages. I can allow discussion posts and comments from non-team members by clicking the square icon before it. If I make it private, then only team members can view or edit pages in this team. If I make it locked, then only organizer of this wiki can create and edit pages. Custom permissions for teams are not available for free wiki. Because I chose to assign teams myself, there's one more step before my project is ready to go. I have to add members to teams that I defined at the first step. From this project page, I can also rename or delete or add my teams. And if I have to assign my teams differently, I will still have options to arrange them at this point. If my wiki has a lot of members and I'm looking for one in particular, I can use the search box to find that user. But I only have 6 members in this wiki, so I can see them all in this page. I can add members to teams by dragging their usernames to the teams that I want. If I want to add several members at once, I just track the users whom I want and drag them over. If I accidentally add the users to a wrong team, I can easily move them around and delete them from the team. As soon as I move users into the team, they can get to work. If I want to rearrange the teams later, I just have to come back this project homepage and move the members around. I want to assign at least one member in every team, but I don't have to assign every member in my wiki to the teams of this project. If this student won't be participate in the AA insurance project, no reason to add the student to the team. You also notice that I am not included in this list of members. That's because as a wiki organizer, I am default team leader of all the teams on my wikis. I can always reach and manage all of them later through the project icon on the Actions menu. Wikispace projects and teams are a great way to use Wiki to have collaboration and group work.